Hello, collective. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all readings, collective, and the messages y'all need to know this week. I hope you guys are having a good week, collective. Also, collective, this is a general reading. You know what side you fit on in this story as well, okay? So let's start. Spirit protect me in the collective as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let the collective get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for y'all collective. What is the messages here, okay? So we have her family. So this has something to do with family, her, and people. And it has something to do with two, okay? We also have here happy family. So it has something to do with family and happy family, okay? So this has something to do with family. We have for security as well as choices. What's coming in? So yeah, someone here might need to make choices about a family or something like that as well. What's coming in for my collective first spirit? What's the message? Thank you. So we have here the concern, the conscious of lack. So someone here could be in the conscious of lack, and it has something to do with that her collective. Has something to do with someone here could be in the conscious of lack, and it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with the door of spirit. So someone here that's in the conscious of lack her wants to be in the door of personal healing and happiness her. It has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with someone who's going to go through a natural disaster her. Some type of event fit to come, and it got something to do with conflicts and also Kenyan partnerships. So Kenyan partnerships is fit to go through some type of conflict her because it has something to do with somebody who's the conscious of lack. But they want personal healing here, and it has something to do with that here. Okay? It has something to do with creativeness here, and it has something to do with family. So some type spirit, it has something to do with creativeness here. But someone here walked away from spirit and creativeness here. They walked away, they took a step away with their creative side as well as spirit at this time, and it has something to do with that here. That's why energies are in frequency energy. Okay? If you're walking away from your creative side and spirit, you're in frequency energy, and it has something to do with that here. So these partnerships here for to go through some type of conflict here, and it has something to do with that here. What's coming in for my collective for spirit? We have her 5. So someone is going to go through a change here. It has something to do with creativeness here. So it has something to do with creativeness, and that's 3 connections. We also have her completion. So something is completed her, and that's 9. So someone has completed their creativeness, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody here want connections so to be connections to be stableness and secure. They have something to do with her. That's why somebody here walked away from their creative side. What else is coming in here with this conscious? We have her financial discipline. So someone here needs to have financial discipline. This is connected to financial discipline here. Okay. Someone here needs to be modest, and it has something to do with their hair, and it has something to do with these leaders need to be modest, because it has something to do with someone has to go through a change, and it has something to do with their hair. And somebody here is going to go through a change in their spiritual career. They're going to go through a change in their spiritual career here. That's what it has something to do with her. Because it has something to do with 48 and 5. So let's look up that angel number here. And it has something to do with 5 and 48. So angel number 548 here. Okay. So the angel number 548 is this. It says here, your career and your prosperities are in the state of failure at this time, knowing that angels will always try to align your experiences with what lighten you up. So someone can be going through career problems, sir, or someone has to go through some type of career problems. It's connected to the career. It has something to do with your career and your purpose. So it has something to do with your career and your purpose here, or in the state of failure. So somebody's career or purpose here can be in the state of failure here, and it has something to do with that here. And it's angel number 548, and it has something to do with that. So let's see what else is coming in for y'all here. We have here, you have the strength to overcome challenges. So y'all have the strength to overcome challenges. Someone could be going through challenges here. It has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with highlighting what gives your client. So someone could be trying to highlight what it gives their client, but it could be a challenge. And it has something to do with that here. Or something. That's what it has something to do with. Give me one of the conscience of lack. Resting. So someone here could be resting here. Okay? That could be resting a lot. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with appreciation here. And it has something to do with the public. So someone here needs to appreciate the public here. Because something's going to be a slowdown. And it has something to do with that here. So somebody here could be relaxing here, but somebody here is in the conscious of lack. And it has something to do with that here. Come on, Mac, please. We have her new adventure. So someone here is going to go on a new adventure here. Okay? And we also have her best friend. So someone could be going on a new adventure with their best friend. Okay? Why is financial discipline here? We have her security attachments. So somebody here got some type of security attachment here and just relaxing. That's why somebody here is in the lack of money. Because it has something to do with somebody here put somebody here in a fantasy here, and somebody here is afraid of leaving. It's like somebody here is afraid of leaving, but they putting them in a fantasy. And it has something to do with that. It's connected to that heart chakra. It's connected to healthy habits. So somebody here needs to have healthy habits, or somebody here put somebody here that is in healthy habits in a fantasy here, and somebody here could be afraid of leaving, and it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with healthy habits, and it has something to do with the battle. People that doing healthy habits need to have the battle of ego. It's connected to their ego, and they're gonna have to battle their ego here, because it has something to do with that here, with this mismatch. Okay. That's what it has something to do with her, collective. So someone here just relaxing her, and they got security attachments here with someone here. But somebody here that has security attachment with somebody here, they need to learn financial discipline. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with somebody here is the conscious of lack, and they in the conscious of lack just relaxing her. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here gonna have to have financial discipline her, and it has something to do with that, collective. We have her the Ace of Wands, inspiring fire energy, and we also have here the Queen of Pentacles, earth energy. What's coming in? We have here the Knight of Pentacles here. So we should be the slowest knight in the deck here. Somebody here could be the slowest knight in the deck here with the Knight of Pentacles. And it has something to do with the Ten of Cups. Something going to be coming in slow here. And it's going to be coming in slow to a family here. This is what's coming in slow. And what's coming in slow is somebody here finna figure out their family is juggling them. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with that's what's coming in slow. Okay? Try to be around family a lot. It's connected to family in the conscious. Somebody need to be in the conscious with their family here. Because it has something to do with something that's going to be a death cord here. And it's going to be a death cord with this security attachments. Because it has something to do with somebody here. It's going to be the Five of Cups, Five of Wands here. Because somebody here is putting somebody here in competition here with this moon cord. And it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the King of Wands, fire energy. Okay? So it has something to do with a Knight of Pentacles here. And something's going to come in real slow. And something's going to be a death cord here. Somebody here security and a financial discipline is going to be a death cord. Because somebody here has the lack of conscience here. And it's connected to money. That's what it has something to do with her. It's connected to somebody's family as well. Somebody here finna get a towel. And they finna get a towel with her. And the reason why they finna get a towel with her because somebody thought they was rapturing. What's coming in? We have her fighting. So somebody here finna be fighting her because somebody here has the lack of money. It has something to do with adventure here, and it has something to do with we or the world. So it has something to do with her. It has something to do with we or the world. So something's closing out a cycle here with somebody adventure here because somebody here needs to heal. And it has something to do with that here. Where that's coming in. We have her harmony here. So somebody here is in harmony here. And they in harmony here to be fighting. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the mind here. And it has something to do with somebody here is clinging on to the past here. And it has something to do with if somebody here is clinging on to the past is playing with their mind here. And it has something to do with that here with this trust. And it has something to do with that. Okay? So somebody here need to let go of the past. Because the past is playing with somebody's mind here. Somebody here is fighting all the time here, but acting like they in harmony. Somebody here only get one-sided love. They only getting one-sided love here, and it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here finna go through the dark night of the soul. While fighting her. Somebody here at their breaking point with this fighting. They at their breaking point. It has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with trustworthy here. They want somebody here that's trustworthy here to have poor self-esteem. And it has something to do with that here. But somebody here is getting the clarity and discovery. This investigator here, but somebody here is trying to escape reality here. Because somebody here is already getting the clarity, and they trying to, and they in the clarity that they get in, and somebody here is escaping reality. It has something to do with that here. Somebody could be resting before starting again, but it has something to do with somebody here choosing the right path for us, or somebody could be choosing the right path for somebody here with this rest and recovering. But it has something to do with somebody here is disloyal and they unfaithful, and it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here is at they breaking point with fighting her. It has something to do with temptation. So it's connected to somebody here that's in harmony here. That somebody here want to do temptation with them. But it has something to do with somebody here is wired, and they also got a twisted tongue here. And somebody got a twisted tongue on somebody here that's readers. Somebody here got a twisted tongue on somebody here that's awoken. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with for the clout, doing it all for fame. So somebody here just doing something all for fame here. And it has something to do with somebody here could be doing it for clout, but it got something to do with the power predator. And it has something to do with somebody here got evidence on somebody here. Yeah. Somebody here played around here. Somebody here said they breaking point here with this fighting. They definitely is. Yup. And whoever that's in harmony here, they want them to do temptation. They want them to be in temptation here. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here could be financial discipline here and secure, but they want them to be in temptation here because it has something to do with somebody here is fighting and they at they breaking point. It has something to do with anxiety here. So somebody here is in a room here in anxiety here, stressed out, panicking, and things like that as well. It has something to do with that here because somebody here trusts something that they shouldn't have trust. Give me one at the breaking point here. Somebody here is always partying her. That's why somebody here is at their breaking point too. Somebody here be partying, they be fighting, and they at their breaking point. Because somebody here got new love for her, and they got new love, and somebody here got new love, and they could be with their family, as well as soulmates. So soulmates and new love is with their family here, but it has something to do with their her. That's why somebody here at their breaking point with this partying her. Because it has something to do with somebody here want to treat somebody here like a one night stand with this temptation here. Somebody here that's in harmony and things like that, and also financial secure, because it has something to do with somebody here. This player here is taking a gamble, but this player took a gamble with their ex-lover, and it has something to do with their her. That's what's going on here. Okay, so let's see what else is coming in here for y'all. Spending some time alone every day. So somebody need to spend time alone every day by themselves, whoever this is. Somebody here is a pretender and they wear a mask. Her, whoever this is a pretender and they wear a mask. It has something to do with acting what you don't know. Somebody acting like they don't know something here. Yeah, whoever this is. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with pray without cause. So somebody who needs to pray without anything coming in return. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with 10-10. Something near completion. Keep working towards your goals. So someone could be working towards their goals with this 10-10. Okay? It has something to do with I don't know if I want this anymore. So somebody here don't even know if they want a relationship or a situation anymore, and it has something to do with their hair. Somebody could be having new beginnings here, okay, or want a new beginning. It has something to do with at my grandma's house. So somebody here could be at their grandma's house or something like that as well here. Okay. We have her watch your character, it become your destiny. So somebody here need to watch their character, it become their destiny here. Okay. So let's see what signs this is about. What signs? It could be a Cancer here. Somebody here could be a Cancer. What signs? It could be a Sagittarius here. Somebody could be a Sag. What signs? It could be a Cancer her as well again. Who else? It could be a Pisces her. So it can have something to do with a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or a Cancer. It could be an air sign. So it has something to do with it. Could be an air sign as well here. Okay. And it could be a Taurus as well. So it could be a Taurus, a air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. It could be a Pisces, it could be a Sag, or it could be a Cancer here about a situation here, okay? So let's see what else is coming in here for you guys. It's like somebody here is financial discipline, and it has something to do with this person is security, and something is a debt cord. But somebody here want to do some type of temptation on somebody here, and they want to just have a one night stand. This person that's always partying at they breaking point, that's always fighting her, and it has something to do with that here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy. We also have the Empress here. We also have the Four of Swords. So something is put to rest here with an Empress. And it has something to do with that here because it's judgment on somebody. Okay? That's it. Empress is Libra and Taurus energy here as well. We also have here the Three of Wands. So this is what's coming in. Money is coming in at this time because it has something to do with the Star and it has something to do with the Three of Pentacles. So this Aquarius here could be working. But it has something to do with, working with somebody. But it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We have for the Five of Wands. So somebody here is putting somebody here in competition. This is what's coming in. And it got something to do with money. Because it has something to do with somebody here is in the Five of Pentacles here. And it got something to do with the Page of Swords. So it has something to do with somebody here is learning some type of knowledge. It could be an air sign for to learn some type of knowledge about somebody here being in the Five of Pentacles here. And somebody here could be fighting. And it has something to do with her. We have her the Knight of Wands, so it has something to do with the Knight of Wands. So it could be in the Six of Wands, her, or somebody thought they could put a Knight of Wands in competition, but it has something to do with the Two of Cups, her. It got something to do with the Ten of Cups. So somebody here's in a relationship, her, and it got something to do with family. This is what somebody heard manifests. Gemini energy, the Magician. Somebody here always partying, they love to have one night stands, whoever this is. We have her the Five of Wands. So somebody here is putting somebody here in competition her, and we also have her the Nine of Cups. Somebody here think that they fulfill by putting somebody here in competition with the Nine of Cups. Give me one on the Ace of Pentacles. We have her the Five of Cups. Somebody here is going to be in the Five of Cups about money. Got something to do with money. Because it has something to do with the Six of Wands, and it has something to do with the Six of Wands. Somebody here is, fire signs here is blocking somebody here, because these fire signs in the Six of Wands, but they blocking somebody here, and they blocking the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Give me one on the Three of Wands. We have her the Emperor, Aries energy. So it has something to do with something's coming in for an Aries her. Some type of money can be coming in for an Aries her, but they want this Aries to be in a Five of Cups her, and they want an Aries to be in a Five of Cups because it got something to do with the Three of Cups, and it got something to do with the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So somebody friends her is keeping a secret her, or has something to do with somebody who need to follow their intuition on their friends because it has something to do with the Nine of Swords. Somebody her friends is putting them in their head, and it has something to do with that, with this Nine of Swords. Give me one on the Five of Wands. It has something to do with the Nine of Wands. Somebody here standing there ground her. It could be an Emperor standing there ground her. They're not fit to do no competition her. This Emperor ain't doing competition, or Aries ain't, because it has something to do with the Eight, the Seven of Pentacles her, and it has something to do with the King of Wands. This King of Wands her can be sowing their seeds her, and it has something to do with their family. This King of Wands is sowing his seeds with his family, and it has something to do with that. Give me one on the Knight of Wands. It has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune her. So the Wheel of Fortune is her. Yeah. Because it has something to do with the death cord her, and it has something to do with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's going to have to go through a death and a rebirth to get anything with the Six of Pentacles. That's why somebody here fighting with the Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody here played themselves her. That's why somebody here fight. Somebody here choose to be with somebody else her, or something like that her, and now they want to turn around and turn and go back. But they can't go back no more because of what they did her, whoever this is. Somebody played around her. They did. They played around her. Because it has something to do with her. Somebody know about somebody's secrets her, whoever this is. With this 12th house her, they know about somebody's secrets. And it has something to do with her. Somebody finna know the truth about somebody's secrets too. Because it has something to do with somebody here going through the dark night of the soul. They're going through the dark night of the soul here with this moon cord. And it has something to do with, that's why something is frozen for them. Because they're going through the dark night of the soul, whoever this is. They thought money was coming in for them, but they wanted this Emperor to be in a Five of Cups here, and this Emperor is standing their ground. They want the Aries to go through this as well. Or another fire sign. It has something to do with the Page of Swords. It got something to do with the air sign here for to be in a Five of Cups. And it got something to do with money. Because it got something to do with somebody here could be charming somebody here and want them to take a gamble. But somebody here is trying to steal somebody's identity. And it has something to do with that here. And they're trying to steal somebody's identity that already broke up with them. They got a long road here, whoever this is. Yup. It has something to do with cloud 9. So it's an emperor that's on cloud 9 and emotional fulfilled. So somebody here is emotional fulfilled her, and it could be an air sign that's curious. But it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with a family here, and it has something to do with somebody's family here for to be heartbroken. So if it be heartbroken about their family, because it has something to do with somebody here for to be guarded and verbal. And it has something to do with that here, because somebody here could be, gossiping and stuff like that here about somebody here that's emotional fulfilled, and it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with somebody here's finna take action her and have the courage to take action, and it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with single, and it has something to do with these single people her. Somebody here try to put these single people like a dirty little secret or a lowdown. They try to keep these single people like a dirty little secret in a lowdown. This is the gossip her, and it has something to do with this is why somebody here trying to run, because this is the gossip. Yeah. But somebody here that's on cloud 9 is taking action her, whoever this is. Because it has something to do with somebody here want to play with somebody heartstrings that take action with this string along, getting pregnant, entertainment, and playing with somebody emotions. So somebody here trying to play with somebody emotions or that took action. They probably to play with their heartstrings, whoever this is. It has something to do with somebody here fake friends and two-faced friends, or they got hidden agendas towards a divine feminine here, and this divine feminine fake friends or got a hidden agenda towards them. Because it has something to do with friends and romance and partners and soulmates. But it has something to do with soulmates her, and it has something to do with somebody her soulmate her. Hold on. But it has something to do with somebody her fake friends her. This divine feminine fake friends, but it has something to do with somebody her soulmate her is salty. And the reason why somebody her soulmate salty because somebody her could be in a union her and they could be healing their heart. But it has something to do with that here with a water sign here. It got something to do with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. And it has something to do with that with this Ace of Cups. Somebody can be celebrated, gifted, and abundant here. And it got something to do with a water sign with this Ace of Cups. But somebody here is obsessed. And it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody got to look in the mirror here or something like that. Because somebody thought they friends was so good and all this other stuff. But somebody here finna figure out they gossiping about them. Somebody here, y'all could be on cloud 9 here and they gossiping about y'all. And that's why they finna be in a 5 of Cups her. Because it has something to do with y'all could be taking action her and they thought they could play with y'all heartstrings her. Yeah, sound good. It sound real good here. Whoever this is. Because it has something to do with the community here. This connected to the community. And in the community here, something's finna be a courthouse here. A whole bunch of people here finna get some type of papers or something. Because it has something to do with letter. It's a letter coming in here. Yeah. And they finna get a letter about somebody here that's in imprisonment here. And somebody here could be a wealthy man here that's getting sudden wealth. It has something to do with expectations here. Somebody here finna get a letter here with these expectations. But it has something to do with marriage here. And it has something to do with somebody here could be married and somebody here at their occupation. And it has something to do with a lover. Yeah. It has something to do with this coming on the horizon. Yeah, it's coming on the horizon here. Because it got something to do with somebody here is high honored her. And it has something to do with this mature male. But it has something to do with children. It has something to do with that here. Like this mature male could be putting their children first before somebody. You know what I'm saying? But somebody thought they was going to have expectations here towards somebody here. It's coming on the horizon though. Yep. Give me one on this letter. I wonder if you are happy without me. So somebody here is wondering if somebody happy without them. It has something to do with you were the best thing in my life. So somebody here was the best thing in somebody's life. Give me one on expectations here. It has something to do with I am becoming a better person. So somebody here is becoming a better person here. But it has something to do with we will be together again. So somebody here will be together again. It has something to do with I lost myself for a little while. So somebody here lost themselves for a little while. It says I know I messed up everything. So somebody here know they messed up everything. Yep. Something, a letter is going to come in the horizon here. And it got something to do with that here. Somebody here is wondering if somebody is happy without them. It has something to do with somebody who is losing themselves for a while. It has something to do with somebody who could be I am better, a better person, or somebody acting like they a better person here, or something like that here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, single mother. So somebody who is a single mother here. And it has something to do with the Nine of Pentacles, sir. And it has something to do with keeping it chilling. That's something to do with temperance and the Nine of Pentacles, sir. But it has something to do with somebody who could be a bachelor or something like that. Let me see my phone. So it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, sir. It got something to do with temperance, the Nine of Pentacles, sir. Somebody could be a bachelor. But it has something to do with somebody here wants some type of advice, her. Or somebody here can be getting advice, her. Because it has something to do with the Eight of Cups. And it has something to do with the Five of Swords. Somebody here ain't nothing but a red, her. And it has something to do with that, her. This is what somebody finna find out with these fans. Somebody here finna find out that they messing with a red hair on camera. And it has something to do with that, these fans. And it has something to do with the world. The world is finna find this out with this opening up. And they finna find out these Knight of Cups that be coming in ain't nothing but a doggone rat. Yep. So I could be trying to get some type of advice, her. They got something to do with that, her. Queen of Pentacles, her. Yeah. But it has something to do with the Five of Pentacles, sir. Somebody here finna be in the Five of Pentacles, sir. Because somebody here finna lead somebody out into the Five of Pentacles because it says, I'm sorry, I'm worth it. I effed up. Somebody here effed up her. That's why somebody here is in the Five of Pentacles, sir. This was coming in the horizon. Because it has something to do with the Six of Pentacles, sir. And it has something to do with destiny. Somebody here was given to somebody here. Somebody here wants somebody here to give. And they want them to take a gamble. But it has something to do with somebody if it be sent home. Somebody here I want nothing to do with them. That's what it has something to do with her. It's an ending here. Somebody gonna have to pack their bags and some gonna be an ending. Cause somebody here played with an empress here. Yeah, somebody here played around. It's a Queen of Pentacles might get some type of advice, and the advice that this Queen of Pentacles might get. This Queen of Pentacles gonna lead somebody out to the Five of Pentacles, or somebody here gonna be out into the Five of Pentacles, sir. That's what this look like. That's what it look like, her. Give me more. This got something to do with somebody's career. This connected to somebody's career, her, and it has something to do with cold water therapy. Somebody here gonna have to chill. Because it gets connected to their career. It has something to do with something could be a yes, her. And it has something to do with their her. But it has something to do with things are finally looking up. But feeling bad about yourself. So somebody could be feeling bad about themselves even though things are looking up, her. Somebody could be having intimacy in relationships as well, her. Okay? Yup, somebody here got to wake up. Because it has something to do with spiritual awoken. Somebody here's going to be spiritual awoken. And it has something to do with angel number 1001. And it has something to do with new beginnings here and personal developments. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here's going to be spiritual awoken. And it has something to do with their here in divine timing. Whoever this is. Because it has something to do with new beginnings here. Somebody could be having a new beginning here. But somebody heard new beginning here. Somebody here want them to go through a natural disaster with a new beginning. Because it has something to do with a new realistic. Somebody here need to look at something in a new reality. They need to look at something in a new reality here. Because somebody here is going to go through financial crisis. And it has something to do with that here. And the reason why they're going to go through financial crisis because it's connected to the covenant of technology. It's connected to technology here. It has something to do with the Ace of Cups, water energy here, and it has something to do with the Ace of Cups and technology here. But it has something to do with the systems is melting down. So some type of system is melting down here. And it has something to do with that here. Yep. So I could be talking online here. But some type of system is melting down with this Ace of Cups here. That's why I'm here for to go through money problems. Because it has something to do with somebody here for to be crying. They for to be going through dark depression here. Whoever this is. because it has something to do with gossiping her, and it has something to do with somebody here with this frequency harvest. Somebody here only gossiping about them and want they harvest. That's what it has something to do with her collective. Now you know what's going on here. Real talk. My last ones. Somebody here could be a boss. And that's something to do with that here. Somebody here, this boss is protected. There's a boss here that's protected. This connects to somebody's ancestors. Connect to the ancestors, sir. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with the ancestors. And it has something to do with somebody's chakras. It's connected to somebody, the ancestors, and it got something to do with chakras. It has something to do with the Ace of Swords. That's the only truth y'all gonna get. If y'all do not, I'm telling you, y'all need to know about y'all chakras at this time here. And y'all need to work with y'all chakras at this time here. That's how y'all get y'all truth. And y'all need to meditate. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with somebody who needs to understand that. It's connected to the chakras. That's the only, that's how they go get, that's how you go to get your truth. It has something to do with that here. And that's how y'all gonna be in the Six of Wands. Because it has something to do with the Ace of Wands here. It has something to do with somebody here only want to have past new beginnings here and want somebody here to give. That's what somebody here need to protect themselves. And they need to protect themselves here because they opposite towards them. They need to protect themselves because they opposite towards them here. Because if they don't, they're gonna go through emotional. They're gonna go through a mental, emotional, unstable. This is what they're gonna be looking like. Be aware what y'all dealing with her. Keep y'all chakras aligned. A lot of you guys need to give time to the ancestors as well here at this time. And y'all need to keep y'all chakras aligned. This is real facts, sir. Because all out here playing around. And this technology here people keep giving to. This security, that's all they know is this technology here, and that's their security. They need to wake up, man. Because somebody here, new beginnings here, going to be a natural disaster here. Because it has something to do with something that's going to be a meltdown here. And the reason why somebody here is going through a meltdown because they're not taking care of their health and their mental health. And it has something to do with that here. So they're going to have to take care of their mental health as well. What's going on here? It's connected to the chakras. Yep. We have for a role model here. So somebody here can be a role model here. And somebody is connected to the ancestors. It has something to do with that here. This person went through a transformation here. This person is gifted. This person on technology too. Give me one on the chakras here. It has something to do with somebody who's doing candle magic on people's chakras, sir. They doing candle magic on somebody's chakras, sir. This is what Spirit wants y'all to know. Somebody who's doing candle magic on somebody's chakras. And it has something to do with that here. Be aware. They doing candle magic on y'all chakras, sir. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with ancestors and it has something to do with gluttony. So somebody here, let somebody come in and they open the doors to somebody here that's only glutton off them. And it has something to do with that here. Give me one on the Ace of Swords. It has something to do with sick diseases here. So somebody here gonna be sick here, or somebody could be getting sick here because somebody here is not aligning with their chakras. It has something to do with people could be. It could be somebody here that's influencing something here, or somebody here is blocking them. Somebody here is blocking a Taurus relationship. Somebody here is in a Taurus relationship too much here. And it has something to do with that here. And not just a Taurus. Somebody here is also in an Aries relationship as well here. That's why Aries and Aries and a Taurus need to be cautious. And they need to be cautious about these contracts here. Because somebody here is trying to bond them with a contract here with the devil. This Taurus and this Aries. Because somebody here is going to be guilty and remorse. And the reason why they're going to be guilty and remorse her because it got something to do with the collective fit of finding this out. It has something to do with a Virgo here, and it has something to do with this Virgo here could be gifted, or a Virgo could be getting some type of gifts, and this Virgo have optimistic. This Virgo could be optimistic here, and it has something to do with that here. But This Virgo here is optimistic, but this Virgo, somebody here is trying to bind this Virgo financially, spiritually, love, and energy. They're trying to do this to this Virgo. Now y'all know what's going on here. Somebody here is doing candle magic and trying to have somebody sick on their chakras, and it has something to do with their hair. They're doing candle magic on somebody and want somebody here to be sick on their chakras, and it has something to do with their hair, and the ancestors know about it. This is the truth. It has something to do with these readers here. Yeah, these readers here finna get sick. These readers here finna find out some type of truth here. And these readers here finna get sicker because it has something to do with their hair. Because their chakras are not aligned. Somebody here is doing candle magic on their chakras. And it has something to do with their hair. Somebody here finna get the clarity here by staying in the present. And somebody here finna be insecure. Because the light team and the spiritual guides, their light team is spiritual guides. And it has something to do with that light team and spiritual guides here. It's finding out somebody here is being corrupt. Somebody here is corrupt her. And it has something to do with their hair. Somebody's trying to corrupt somebody here. Somebody doing candle magic on somebody. These readers finna find this out. They're doing candle magic on somebody here, and that ain't gonna work out for them. Because the ancestors are here. Whoever this is that's doing this. They doing this on these role models. They doing candle magic on these role models here. And they have something to do with their hair. And they not just doing candle magic on these role models. They want these role models, they want these readers to be sick. This is what they were doing to these readers. That's why these readers need to protect themselves. They need to protect themselves with magic. People think magic is not real. It's real. You gotta use herbs to protect yourself. And you readers that's pulling out cards, y'all need to protect yourself. Y'all supposed to have crystals. These crystals and stuff like that, y'all supposed to have this stuff around y'all, man. They doing magic on y'all. Yeah, what y'all dealing with here? And the ancestors is watching them. Y'all take care. Bye.